So the one other item I'm gonna show y'all is an accessory that I wasn't even planning on buying at the beginning of the month. My best friend had sent me a link to this veil, this corpse bride veil that cost like $75. I mean, it's really pretty. It's really long and it has like black roses all over it, and it looks really cool. But I was like, $75 for a veil? That's insane. I'm not paying that money. And then, and then this past week, a couple days ago actually, I was scrolling around on Twitter and everybody was talking about this life-size Baby Yoda, which, obviously, Baby Yoda has nothing to do with a $75 Corpse Bride veil, except for the fact that this Baby Yoda costs $350. So I sent my friend a link and I said, this Baby Yoda would be really awesome if, if it was cheaper. and then, I don't know if she was just trying to be funny or what, but she sent me the link to this, the $75 veil again, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. In contrast to a $350 Baby Yoda, a $75 veil doesn't look like, a huge deal. But I actually, so I bought the veil, is what I'm leading up to telling y'all. But I ended up actually getting it at a better deal. I just kind of shopped around and found the best deal that I could. And honestly, I don't even know how this thing goes. I want to show y'all this on, but I don't know how it goes. I'll try my best. I'll guess how this is supposed to go. I'm guessing it's something like this. I'm not really sure. But anyway. So yeah, it looks super cool. It'll look really awesome with all my my goth clothing and stuff. So as far as makeup goes, my intention at first was to buy no makeup, and then I remembered, well actually I realized that I had either lost or misplaced both of my NYX brand pencil sharpeners, to use to sharpen eyeliner pencils and lip pencils and that kind of thing. So I ended up buying two more as replacements, which are right here next to each other. And I also thought I was going to have a new photo shoot for my social media this month. So I was like, well, let me see about, getting a new eyeliner. So I tried a couple of drugstore eyeliners. The first one I tried, I don't even remember which one it was, but it just completely didn't work for me. So I ended up going back to the drugstore a second time, and I got this NYX Très Jolie eyeliner, which I'm wearing at the moment. I really like these creamy Crayola type eyeliners that you can, just they kind of self-sharpen. They have like a little twisty, turny thingamajig at the bottom of them that you can turn, and it'll work that way. And then I also ended up repurchasing the Sephora. What is the name of this? Can I read it? Some type of Sephora retractable waterproof eyeliner, which looks very similar. And it also self-sharpens, so that's a huge plus. I tend to buy stuff that, I try to buy stuff that I don't have to use a pencil sharpener for, but every once in a while, you end up buying something that you need to use it for. And also from Sephora, I repurchased this Dior Show Iconic Curl mascara, which I'm wearing now, and it's actually the only mascara that people ever compliment me on. So I bought that, and then I ended up, by the way, this is all like Sephora and Ulta stuff mixed together. I'm just realizing it now. When I was making that Ulta purchase for the NYX brand pencil sharpeners, I also ended up deciding to try this Milani Screen Queen foundation. I wasn't sure if I needed it in porcelain or in nude ivory. I have fair skin with neutral undertones, and typically I go with the ivory. But then there's other people who tell me, you know, my skin looks porcelain, and depending on what the lighting is like, you know, especially if I'm outside, it can look really, really fair. So anyway, so I got this Screen Queen foundation. I also got, this, another thing that YouTube, convinced me to buy. It's a Wet n Wild, see if I can open this real quick so y'all can see it. It's a Wet n Wild, highlighter and blush duo. And, oop, almost feels like it's gonna break. I hope not. And the one other thing I ended up getting is this Black Moon Cosmetics brand lipstick. It's like a ruby red. So the one other thing I ended up getting is this Black Moon Cosmetics lipstick. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's a really pretty ruby red shade. Another category that I was supposed to not buy anything in this month was coffee. At the beginning of the month, I felt like I had enough coffee left to where I could still drink some, but I could try to transition to just drinking Ticino and some other herbal teas and stuff like that. I have acid reflux, if y'all are new here. So I'm not supposed to be drinking coffee, but, you know, I've gotten so used to drinking cold brew in recent years. So I ended up ordering, which I actually haven't even tried yet, but these are basically the same idea as the Dunkin' cold brew that I like to get. This is Donut Shop cold brew coffee, and it comes with these little these bags of like the ground coffee that you steep overnight in like a pitcher of water or whatever. And they end up tasting really good. A lot. I haven't read the instructions on this one, but I know with the Dunkin' one, they like you to use, or they recommend that you use, both of these little bags of coffee in, you know, in 1 liter or whatever. But just to be more cost effective, I just like to use one at a time. So yeah, that's a coffee hack in case y'all are interested. So from Amazon, I ended up buying 4 boxes of this. Like I said, I haven't tried it yet. I ended up going back to Target and buying a box of the Dunkin' cold brew, so I'm still working on drinking that. And I also bought, just recently I was at, TJ Maxx with a friend of mine, and, you know, looking around at the food and the coffee and all that kind of stuff, and they had for Valentine's Day this cinnamon coffee roll, Keurig coffee, which is a pack of 16 K-Cups. So I've started drinking some of that, and then just yesterday actually, I was out watching Gretel and Hansel, and then I stopped at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I ended up getting this giant value pack of 44 of the Dunkin' Donuts decaf K-Cups. So yeah, I know this video is probably a million years long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here. Y'all have a great day. Hope y'all what word am I making up now? I have no idea. I hope y'all are enjoying the Puppy Bowl and Super Bowl and everything else that comes along with February. Valentine's Day is coming up. So yeah, if y'all aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like. Go leave me a comment. I'll go ahead and try to link as much of this stuff in the description as I can find. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.